I think we should be good to go here setup-wise, somewhat neatly. Yeah, let's see. Let me go get the link posted and shared in the Waifu Wars channel in Mistcard. And let's figure things out for the season. Since we didn't quite finish things last night. Ooh, the infinity repeating. I'm just gonna let that happen for a minute here. Don't mind it. It's fine, right? Wonder how many times it'll go. Hey, Race Crew. It's gotten to a lot of iterations now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can see. That's enough of that, I think. Alright. So I think my restream is now functioning more properly this time after many trials and tribulations solving recapture problems. Hey guys. So we gotta figure out the player rankings and stuff because we didn't get to that last night. For team ups. Because yeah, so the plan, we haven't really gotten to type the rules out properly for the season yet because we don't have like permission to write in the rules channel between JP and I. So, but basically the season's going to be the seed 1, seed 2 thing, just with really big groups, and everybody plays everybody in the same seed. So we got to make sure we don't end up with like really scary
people. Severe mismatches.
Yeah, we don't want like some massive crazy player in the lower pool. Yeah, so I think this is more or less everybody that's played at some point, and then I think that the ranking as it is now is more or less how it was last season. I went ahead and moved Bite and Bit up to tier 4. I don't know if we should do that or not, just because we neutered his box pretty hard by banning Zion, Seraphina, but we'll see.
Yeah, let me open up your stream so I can take a look.
Yeah. We should have the JB released the nice version of like the heroes that are allowed list too at some point. Should be somewhere in chat.
Yeah. Alrighty. Are there any new players we need to add first? Or
so I don't know about anybody new who's planning to sign up. So I think Meow is trying to get Tiny to join. Oh, Alpha's in here twice. But I don't know if he's gonna do that or not. Otherwise, I don't think I've really heard of anybody new trying to join.
Okay.
I think Moon said he was gonna do some advertising, so I assume we'll hear back from him on that at some point.
Okay. Alrighty. So let's take a look, review.
Yeah.
Do you want to go bottom up or top down?
Let's go, I guess, bottom up, starting with like tier 5, right? So Kong is only in tier 5 because it's free Kong, right, that he's playing, and free Kong account limitations are free Kong account limitations, so I think tier 5 is fine there.
Yep, that's fine.
Nikki tier 5 I think is probably fine. Sometimes they get wins, but
like I could see tier 4 too.
Yeah, they've gotten some good wins with like
tier 5's appropriate.
Yeah, they've gotten some good wins with like Lana carry and stuff, but once people see that, you don't really lose to it again. So
yeah,
I think we're fine leaving Nikki in tier 5.
Yep.
Tier 4, I think Zig is fine in tier 4. I don't know if he's gonna join Waifu Wars again. Volk, same thing.
Yep.
Cookie, I don't think especially did better this season than last season, so I think can probably stay in tier 4.
Yep.
Grenchill, I think, is fine there. Zebito, I think, could definitely be tier 3, but he likes to play a lot of like older, funny stuff. So I could be argued either way on tier 3 or tier 4 for him.
Well, like, if he, in the same way that like, if like Meow or Mikey, they have the better units, but if they decided on a whim to like play not as good units.
I think I'll bump him up to 3. Especially because he does play AoE Rush a lot of the times, and that tends to be one of the
That's
stronger
gonna
play
get
styles.
troops.
And then yeah, so I preemptively moved Bite and Bit up,
Oh,
but I
yeah.
don't know if we want to keep him up there.
Are the new troops going to be legal? The ones that do the fixed damage?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know how
Okay.
many actual users there are for those on in Waifu Wars. It's probably
Imagine Vincent got those.
oh god, yeah, that would be insane. Does he actually? Maybe. No, he does. Oh, he did. He did. Oh my god. Those will be pretty crazy on like Listel too.
Oh, Toguro got him too. Let's
Oh
go.
yeah, yeah. That's true, Togu. Yeah, the chat is working. It's just when I've got the I don't really have the OBS set up very well to try to do like streaming my browser and the chat. I guess I could just change the way it's overlapped. Give me a second. It'll just like hide a little bit of the browser. But yeah, so I think troops are allowed. I don't think we're trying to ban any of that. That's just too much annoying work.
Yeah.
All right. So tier 3, we've got a lot of people in there right
And
now.
like everyone can get them relatively equally too.
Yeah.
It's not like a whaling issue, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's always kind of the problem with new gear and stuff is the whaling issue. But I think, yeah, as long as you save a little bit of mats, it's not too bad. So I think Vice is fine in tier 3. Whooper should be fine in tier 3. Alka is fine in tier 3. Falcon is, I think, usually on the line of 3 and 4.
Yeah. He's on the
Tommy,
line between 1 and 2.
who's
Can
on
I
the
be
line
honest?
between 1 and
I
2?
don't really see. Sorry, I don't really see much difference between tier 1 and tier 2. Like with a lot of the players, like Will and Moon and Zuko, like they could all beat me on any given day.
Yeah.
I guess it's more so about consistency.
Yeah.
Like Zuko can beat pretty well anybody here, but then there's also days where he can't beat anyone there.
He gets in his own way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JB, I think I'm fine keeping tier 3. He usually does quite well, but not quite like tier 2 or tier 1 well.
Yep.
I think Tommy's fine in tier 3. Sometimes he does better than others, depending on like who his captain is, I think. But as long as he picks the captain that he has like a box for, I think he'll do okay.
Yeah.
Rice Crew is fine in tier 3. He does pretty good, despite the memes. Apti, I don't know if he's planning to rejoin or not, but I think he's pretty solidly tier 2 or tier 3. Ski was 2 last season, but that was like an overestimation. He should definitely not be a tier 2, I think, with how he usually does in Waifu Wars. So I was tier 2, but I bumped myself down to tier 3 last night just because I'm running a lot more memes the past couple seasons.
Yep.
Wallian we bumped down last night too. He's the one I'm a little nervous about, but he doesn't always do crazy well. It's just he's pretty good at rushing, so when he goes try hard, he does well, but he doesn't usually go try hard.
Yep.
Same deal with Pualahala. Pualahala actually did quite well this season, I think. I don't have like scores for like how each individual player did, but I think Pualahala is pretty good. I don't know if they were tier 2 good,
Yep.
but they're definitely at least tier 3. And then Zepitome moved up. So yeah, unless anybody knows any other players that are interested in joining this upcoming season, I don't think we have a ton else that we need to change here.
Unless you want to drop me down after I'm in a bad season.
Are you playing the game more again? Because you were dicey for a little bit there. It seemed like.
Yeah, no, I just got really busy. But yeah, I'm here.
Nice. I think I'm more or less fine with these top 2 tiers. Will, there's always an argument for moving up to tier 1.
Yeah.
It really kind of depends on how strong with turtle season it is.
Yeah. I was more so joking. I'm fine with tier
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how we should rank
Two,
these
or
other
tier one,
guys, because so I think last season the way we did it was 1 can partner with 4 or lower, and the problem is we
Yeah.
don't have a lot of 4s or 5s that we're assuming are going to join.
I honestly think that you should just can't partner together. I think that's like the whole point we're making. Not that we combine, but that's essentially like how I read this.
Mm. You were a little low there. Let me turn you up. Could you repeat that, Mikey?
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yes. I just got to turn my volume
Okay.
up a bit.
Well, I think the point we're basically making is that tier 1 and tier 2 can't partner together, and hence my reasoning of like getting rid of the 2 tiers and combining it into 1. Just saying like these people can't partner together.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Because I do kind of agree that it's hard to kind of just draw a line between 1 and 2 anyways. So it's just really a question of should the tier 1s that we've kind of arbitrarily assigned tier 1 be able to partner with the tier 3s, I guess. It's kind of hard to make
I
teams
think so.
without that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't see how you can, because then you're like just deciding on a waifu is like really hard in itself. So
yeah, I think I'm fine with that. I think as long as we're like, I don't think there's anything super problematic in terms of like any particular matchup here. We really just kind of have to watch Meow and make sure Meow doesn't team up with like somebody totally crazy, that like one of the higher end tier 3s or something.
I mean, I wasn't joking when I said we need to pick his partner.
So one thing, so I think Kong has wanted to do like a male waifu again, like we need to transgender, and I honestly think it wouldn't be the worst solution to some of our problems to have Meow team up with Kong on like Mac or something, you know? Because then he's partnered with Free Kong, and Free Kong is always going to be a struggle. I don't know how much Kong wants to run like Mac instead of like his boy Grenier or Aaron or something.
But hey, Mac's an option.
Rice Crew wanted to team up with Kong too, I think. Yeah, he's saying.
I think if you give Meow Mac,
yeah,
he's just gonna
rush.
He's gonna run train on us.
Yeah. I just don't know, like, let me see if I can go pull up the Loud Hero list real quick. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what waifu do we think Meow could run and not run train on 80% of the players.
I guess that's true.
It's just hard to balance around him because he's really good. Ultimately. I can find it, whatever. This is why we need access to the rules channel. But yeah, I think we'll just kind of have to cross the bridge for Meow when we get there. On like, no, you cannot partner with like, you know, Wallian or something again.
Can't partner with Raven.
Yeah, you can't partner with Raven if Raven comes back, you know. What a bummer that Raven retired. I get it though. It's hard to keep going sometimes, but what a bummer. JP and I don't know what we're doing.
You hinted at this earlier in the stream, Ozma, but I think a more valuable question than what individual tiers each player should be in is which players should be allowed in the bottom bracket and which shouldn't.
Yeah, I think none of these should absolutely at all be, like, none of the top 2 tiers at all can be allowed in the bottom bracket, right? And I think all of the tier 3s are fine to be in the bottom bracket. Apti, I think it sounds a little scary in the bottom bracket, honestly. If he came back. But
so that kind of answers your question. Like, if Meow teams up with anyone in tier 3, we're fine with that.
Yeah, I think I might bump Apti up, because I do think Apti is really good, and if he teamed up with Meow, that would probably win. You know, win out of their group at least. I think I'm looking at this now, I think I'm pretty happy with all of the tier 3 and below being able to be in bottom bracket, I think. I guess one problem
Yeah.
is we've got 10 people here, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like, we have way more bottom bracket or tier 3 players, so it might be hard. Some teams are just not going to end up with one of these tier 1, tier 2 players, potentially. And that'll be harder on them, but that's, I guess, just the nature of the beast.
Yep.
But some
So
people...
I know we said no.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, I know we said no boons. But the lower tier players, would we consider like allowing that? I think it would be helpful for them.
Yeah,
We've
so I
already
think...
talked about a potential boon for bites.
Yeah, that was the thing, is we already were going to say that we've kind of completely nerfed Bite's box, so we were going to just kind of allow him to use SP Matthew, because he, runs a lot of pro tag stuff, and that's one of his, like, favorite heroes, and we did kill, like, 4 of his actually built heroes. I think
Wait,
Freekong...
did we kill Zion?
We did kill Zion.
Yeah.
And we also killed Seraphina, which was, like, one of the other things that he actually has properly built that could carry a game.
Seraphina's gone.
I think Freekong could also go for a bonus of some sort, although allowing all those extra dudes, a fair number of those are Freekong viable. But yeah, I think tier 5 and tier 4, they would really just say, like, what do you think would help you do better? Because it's kind of hard for us to come up with something blanket like the boon system was. I think it's honestly just going to be a case-by-case thing.
Yeah, it should be. Especially given the fact there's only a handful of players down there.
Yeah, and, like, I don't think Volk or Zigram are probably even going to come back. Volk hasn't joined in a couple seasons, Zigram hasn't joined in a couple seasons. Grenshiel, I think, was coming back this season.
I'll drag Volk back.
He's not happy with the rule set for some reason or another. He was complaining in chat yesterday. Yeah, Bite.
That is the spirit of Waifu Wars.
Bite just likes being alone in the YouTube chat for some reason. Maybe because there's no ads there. Because yeah, I agree, Zuko. Like, these players are gonna know what they struggle with more than anything. Like, if Bite thinks Matthew will help, then sure. If Cookie thinks he could use an extra enabler or something, or an extra pick one, tank or something because he's short on, stuff like that, like, then yeah, we can probably allow that just to allow them to build a decent box. Stuff like that. I just don't think we want to get into the crazy, like, deferred pick type stuff again.
No.
Yeah, the deferred pick was a disaster.
So I think we just stick it to, like, helping them build their box easier. So yeah, so I think, unless we have any complaints here, I think this should be fine. Do we want to go ahead and do the confession ranking thing? Is that
hey, for sure. Is it? Did Moon set it all up?
So I'm not sure how he was preparing it, but somebody, I think it was Kong or somebody, was saying that it's probably easiest to just pull up the confessions on, like, Banner News and then rank them with the regular hero tier list.
I do have images of every single one, so if you need me to send them over, I can do that too.
Yeah, so the other option would be, like, putting them in a Google Drive folder or something, or sending them through Discord and just browsing through them. Let me open up a copy of the hero tier list, like the regular full roster hero tier list.
Yeah, and then we'll use just the hero icons. Yeah.
So let's see if that's, how do I edit? I just need to find, like, the list of all heroes tier list that Matt made. Let me go get the link from main court, I guess. Okay. So let's throw this meta crap out of here for now. It's kind of annoying that they don't do confessions for dudes. I understand the player base is the player base, but I think that we deserve better.
The player base is very much the player base.
All right. So how do we want to do this? Do we just want to work through alphabetically and start throwing some ladies up here?
Well, like, yeah, we'll just like, yep.
All right. Start with
That
Denko.
works.
All right. Hot spring pick. There we go. Let's just throw that in a. I don't think it's great. It's fine. I'm gonna throw that in a solid mid tier for now. Oh, I should rename these tiers instead of All right.
So yeah, we think a Dank's a mid tier.
I think it's like an A or an S. I don't think it's one of the best ones. It's just kind of plain. I don't know. I
like A.
You think A?
Like it's not mid. Like
yeah,
it's solid.
I think Dankma herself is a good character, and that kind of helps.
Yes, 100%.
All right, so let's see next. All right, here's what we'll do. We'll just. I don't know if Aaliyah even has one yet. All right, Agnes won't because she's a collab.
Yeah, Akaya will though.
Yeah, here we go.
Oh, that's Agnes. There we go. It's got to be an S, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty solid.
It's got to be
S.
S.
Pretty cute. I always disliked. I don't know. Lang does this really pointy boob thing sometimes, and
yeah.
She's like Akka has it in her regular sprite, or portrait or whatever. This doesn't have as much of that, which I think helps.
Like it's a personal favorite of mine.
Mm.
I would put it very high up, but I can understand.
Zuko thinks mid.
That.
Zuko's saying mid.
Zuko wants a fight. Zuko wants to scrap.
All right, let's find Akaya here. This is gonna be the hard part. At least it'll get easier the longer we go.
Maybe you should do it in the order like that they're on the tier list.
Yeah,
it should be easier to scroll through them.
We can try and do that.
She's like third row in the middle-ish.
Ah, okay, there you go. Thanks. I'm gonna throw an A for now. All right, so let's go find Ice, I guess.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we've got another Hot Springs one. This time from the bottom, lower angle. I don't really like Ice's design that much, to be honest, if I'm being real. Aside, she's got mega boobs, of course, but I don't know. I don't really like the all silver everything.
Like, I was expecting more from this, especially like first LLR unit. You're like, oh, we're changing up the design, making the full art different, and then we get that, and it's like, it's aight.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw her in B. I think.
I think it's a B.
All right, so next is Sarah. S-E, there we go. Oh yeah, this one.
Yep.
This one is super lewd.
It's gotta at least be an S.
Depends on like what you're measuring by. Like, is it just lewdness? Is it... I guess that's the main thing to measure by, right, for this tourney. I think S by Waifu War rules.
Yes.
All right, Polly. I don't even really want to look at Polly's. That's like a no. That is a child.
I'm pretty sure it's eh. But
let's just add a. Volk tier.
That kills me.
All right, there's our Volk tier. And I'm just gonna add another tier just to throw dudes so we get them out of the way. All right, next Tabby. Oh, I like this one. I always like the formal kind of ones, and I think it fits Tabby's, theme.
Yes. No, this one is. No, this one's great.
Yeah, I think this is definitely S for me.
Could you make a case for it being higher?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like what we're gonna draw the line at. I really like that.
I feel like it has to be something really special to get in that triple S.
Yeah.
And while this one's great, I don't think that it quite gets there. It's not one that you look back to and think you like, wow, right?
All right. Let's see, Rosen. Okay, this one's pretty solid. I like it. I like the flower in her hair and stuff.
A little bit plain, if anything, but like effective.
Yeah, I think it's at least an A. Probably an A. I think it's tasteful.
I agree.
All right.
It's in character.
So Burn is a dude, collab, dude. All right, Z2.
Oh,
I don't remember.
This is where things start to get interesting.
Ooh, yeah. The Sleepy Z2. Here we go. This one's pretty solid. It's not crazy lewd, but I think it's solid.
It definitely is solid.
I think I'll throw that in A. I think.
I think that's a fair A.
Alright, and he's a dude. Arkenfell is a collab. Kong should go find some Guyver scenes that could basically be our confessions for the Guyvers from the source material. Alright, Grenshiel. Let's take a look here.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I'd seen this one. I don't think I've looked at it in game.
You've never looked at it in game?
I don't think so.
It's very tasteful.
Yeah. It's not quite her usual style.
Yeah, that's the thing. I honestly, overall, I think it's a B.
All right.
Just because, it just doesn't match, what her character seems to be like the personality of the character.
Yeah, I think I'm with you there. So I didn't really read much of the part 3 story just because I hated Archon with a passion. He just ruined all of part 3's start for me, and I just started skipping because I just hated the way he introduced the story. So I'm less strong on who the part 3 characters really are. Hey, Nikki. So for anybody joining late, we finished doing the player rankings. Not much has changed, and we're doing the confession tier list thing that we've been trying to do for a while now. Let's look at Tiana. I think, is this another Bath one, I want to say?
It is.
They got really into that recently, I guess.
Yeah, that's the trend right now.
Oh, yeah, this one. This is pretty lewd. It helps that Tiana is hot.
Is this a triple?
I think there's the contention for this to be triple.
I think it might be.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
And you still got the mask thing going, and
yeah. I think I'm ready to put this in SSS. I really like Tiana. I know she's just Lana with the mask, essentially, is what she looks like. Yeah, Mikey, for sure.
Isn't she more like Brenda with a mask? Like
Yeah, maybe.
long hair?
That's true.
It's like long hair Brenda. It's like Duelist with a mask.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I think that's our first SSS.
I think it's got to be.
All right, let's take a look at Nemia. Where's Moon? He's in a Discord chat, but he's not hanging out in chat here. I know he was one of the main proponents of this.
Yeah, it was me and Moon.
All right, here we go. Nemia's is kind of standard outfit summary stuff.
Yep. But I like it.
Yeah, I think it's solid. I don't like Nemia's. I think Nemia has a weird looking proportions in her like her regular portrait.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Something about her just like does not mesh with me.
Even the EOL as well.
So this looks better than her portrait for sure. It's an upgrade.
Oh, 100%.
I think I might throw that an A. I think that's a nice outfit.
I think it's an A. Like it's in theme of like all the water stuff she does too. And like...
Yeah. All right, let's take a look. Who is next? Christy. Swimsuit.
Christy's pretty good from what I remember.
Yeah, this is pretty nice. Shame we don't have this skin for her in game. She doesn't have a swimsuit, does she?
Yeah, like that's one thing. Like you wouldn't make a bank doing the like adding these as skins in the game. You already drew the
Yeah, it's kind of crazy that that's not a thing. But yeah, this is pretty nice.
I would say it's pretty dang good.
A or S? What are we thinking? S?
Yeah, it's A or S. I lean towards S.
I'll throw her an S for now. We can look at the balance later. All right.
Yep.
Virelia. I don't know what this one looks like. I don't own her.
We'll see what you think.
Oh, the aquarium one. That's right. With the jellyfish and stuff.
Yes, sir. Honestly, it's a pretty creative one.
Yeah, I like it, honestly. Good outfit, neat pose, good setting. It's more than just the usual.
It's got like the mermaid look too. I think it's very.
Yeah, I think I like that more than her usual like Barbie doll looking.
Yeah, 100%.
Generic stuff. So.
I think that's an S, man.
I think I'm gonna go A. I could argue for I could see an argument for S.
Okay, I'm fine. I can live with that.
All right, Jace. Fuck Jace, man. Zarita.
Okay, and this is like our first like older unit here.
Yeah, with the Zarita. I think just because when I kicked everybody out of like the tier list, that was like from the meta ranking.
Yeah.
Tier
So
list.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's what we're looking at first here. So
this is nice, I think.
We got to keep in mind the older ones were much simpler.
Yeah. I think it's pretty nice. Aside from the fact that the bottom of her arm and body seems to be disappearing here. Something happened there.
I do actually think that warrants a docking.
That is unusual how her body just disappears below her boots.
You know, the owl's a hard amputated, right?
All right, I'm gonna throw that in B because that's pretty.
I think
bad.
It's a B.
All right, Wham, Giannis collab, Elma. I think Elma goes in bulk tier, right?
I don't remember what hers looks like, but just based on her character, I would assume so.
I think Lightbringer we'll take a look at. I always assume there's an implication of the part 2 characters seeming, or the story versions of them seeming older, I think. So, yeah. All right, ISO. Let's take a look at ISO.
Oh,
Ooh. Ooh, I like it. It's very similar to a regular skin in terms of the costume, but
The flowers are a nice touch.
yeah, I think the flowers look good. Why else would there be a Volk tier? Volk. We'll see as we put more characters in, but there is a trend. I think this is a solid A.
Yeah,
The
I
outfit's
agree.
the outfit's nothing too unique compared to a regular skin. All right, Lando, Liana.
We got another OG here. I guess technically this is our first like launch character.
Yeah,
I really like this one.
I think it's pretty solid. We don't get to see a lot of it, but I think what we see is nice.
Yeah, I think it's because like all these launch ones got like shoulder ups basically.
Yeah. She's not missing half of her body like Zarita,
No.
so I think it's nice and cute.
A solid A.
Yeah. I could even go S there, I think. I think it's nice. I'll go A though for now. I think it's pretty good and solid though. Ishin is like 13.
Yeah, Ishin's very borderline Volk tier.
Oh God, I do not like Bright Summer's design very much. I don't know if the confession looks more like actual Chris.
Take a look at it.
Okay, so this
we'll
is
reserve
basically
our judgment.
Yeah, this is kind of just like Chris's like base Chris's maid skin, similar concept here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think this is fine.
I think you gotta appreciate the callback enough to give it A.
I like Chris enough. So I think I'm gonna go B for now, but we'll see.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at Hilda.
Yep. We're eating. Okay. Yep. I'm plugging.
I think this is pretty good. It's solid. I like it. Hilda's gorgeous, so I like the accessories, and that scene is nice. Rice Crew wants SSS.
I think this is an easy
Hilda.
S.
It's easy S. Rice Crews are arguing for SSS.
There's a case.
I think there is a case. I think let's throw her up there.
I think we withhold jumping to the SSS too early. We'll look back, and if we see that like only Tiana's up there, then
somewhat, and then we can see like A is really full right now.
Okay, yeah.
We might need to move some around there later. All right, Celica.
Yeah.
I think it's fine. It's pretty cute. The outfit's nothing crazy.
I'm coming.
Some people really like Celica's design. I think she's fine. She's pretty cute. The red hair is nice, but I think for me that's probably a B or an A. I'm gonna go B for now. All right, Enya. Okay. This one's interesting. Her hairstyle is kind of crazy here, although I guess it's always kind of crazy with the hoop. But I think it's fine. I don't know why I don't know if I feel like the crying thing or not. Just with no context here. But I think it's pretty solid. Yeah, Enya, it's interesting because we do only see her in like the crazy mage robes normally. I think I'm gonna throw her an A. I like it. Alright, got a dude. Mine's a collab. Alright, Albedo is a collab. Where's the Albedo confession, guys? Why did Zelong do it sturdy like this? Alright, Alfred's a dude. Leash is a collab. Lightbringer, we'll take a look at. Oh, they already have the new collab characters on Banner News. So in a vacuum, this Lightbringer one is fine. My problem with it is this is like a direct ripoff of Varna's skin, right? Very, very, very similar. I guess that's gonna happen, but not super original though. You think C? Because it's not original? It is different because like LB in the story, I assume is generally pretty serious because story part 3 is generally pretty serious overall because, you know, they're trying to stop the world from ending or whatever and they're all fighting each other and stuff. I think I'm gonna put it B. I don't know why I even did a C tier. I don't feel like I'm ready to rate anything C tier. I'm gonna throw Mac in collab. Almeida. Let's take a look at Almeida. I hope Almeida is a good one. She does have a good one, I think. That's nice. One of the very, very few with a full background, and I think it suits it very well. It's cute. Good expression. I think that's really nice. Yeah, it's either S or for me it might even be SSS. I think that's really nice. Oh, she doesn't have it in game? Maybe this is from the mail or something, like in the floating realm, and they threw it on here. I don't know, because I think it's really nice. I think I'm gonna put that in SSS. Maybe this pink hair is gonna turn into a theme. All right, Wakener. Let's take a look at Wakener. Woker. Okay. I think this is weird as a confession. That she's like tearing through dimensional boundaries and stuff. We don't see her giant hoop floating, covering all our, you know, half her design this time, unlike usual. The thing for me is I can only think of, there's like, I've used to play Final Fantasy 14 and there's like a raid where the boss does exactly this. So all I can think of is that. So that's ruining it for me a little bit. I think I threw that in a lewd tier. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's do this real quick. Oops. Where are your clothes, Awakener? Who else was just like, where are your clothes? Ice was like that. Hey, Zebito. Thanks for hanging out. We finished the player ranking stuff, so now we're doing a waifu confession tier list. I'm trying to remember which of these other ones were just outrageously lewd to go in the where are your clothes. Hilda, I think, was just under a blanket, but I also want to keep her in SSS because I really like that. Same with Tiana. Yeah, I can flip over to the player ranking real quick. So we ranked you tier 3 because we think you're really solid. You do a good job of running a mix of units, not just crazy powerful stuff. So I think we'd be fine with you playing in either bracket, which is kind of what we ended up using as the separating boundary for like 2 and 3, is if a player could be in the lower bracket and higher bracket, or just, you know, higher or just lower. Yeah, Serafina was a where are your clothes. I'm gonna bump this below SSS because I think it's the outrageously lewd ones is not grounds for being SSS. Yeah, this is a naked one. Essentially. All right, I'm gonna keep working through the list. So next is Alpha. I think that's pretty nice. I tend to like these formal dress ones. Yeah, so we're gonna try to get the full rules post typed up sooner than later. We don't have the permissions right now to access the rules channel. So I think JB's trying to get that right, and then we can do like the usual big type up where we list all the rules and the list of heroes and stuff. JB's posted them in Discord chat somewhere. I just don't remember exactly where, like which channel and when, but you could probably find it. Yeah, I think that's an A for that. All right,
there we go.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I had to step out for a quick second.
Made it just in time for Lusty.
I'm curious where you put Enya. Oh, you put her at A? Okay, I was curious about that one. Okay. We're at Lusty. I came just in time.
You did come just in time.
Let's go.
Here we go. I like this.
I like it a lot. I think it's great.
I think it's really good too. Lusty herself is an absolutely gorgeous waifu, which helps.
Oh, absolutely.
One of the best in the game. But I think it's a nice confession too. I like her expression a lot.
Are we saying triple? You think it's a triple?
I think I could go triple. I really like Lusty. We added a quick where are your clothes tier for like the really lewd ones that we put just below S tier.
Okay, I see you.
All right, so what are we thinking on Angelica? Is that Volk tier or is she respectable?
Oh, no, like, I don't think it's a very good confession.
Let's just take a look.
We'll put it up because I actually don't think it's.
Okay, it's Sleepy Face, Angie.
Because it's like I think it's just not a very good one.
Yeah.
I think it's just a C.
Yeah, I think I cut C to add the extra tier, so it'll just be a B, and we can see if we need to separate out the B's later.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look at Angelina, Zebito's favorite waifu here. SSS plus. I think it's fine.
Yeah, like it's solid.
In like a nice like date type situation.
Yeah, you're on the boat, going somewhere, doing something.
Yeah. I think I'll put this A. I'm just gonna close the player tier list for now. All right, Anna, do our units have confessions? I don't even know. She does. Look at that. That's a pretty solid swimsuit confession. I honestly didn't know our units had confession because they don't have heart bonds, right? So maybe this is just like in the game files. I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, like it's as far as like our units go, like it's not bad.
Yeah. I think we'll throw her in B for now. It seems like is the consensus.
Yep.
All right, Ashmar. Ashmar probably has a pretty solid one. Bite and Bit thinks A for Anna. I could go A,
Yeah.
potentially. Ooh, I'd like this Ashmar
like
one.
it's like borderline BA.
Mm.
I could live with it either way.
I like this Ashmar one. She has the same like torpedo boob problem that I mentioned. Some others have. I think this looks really nice. I like the accessories and the outfit, and you know the expressions.
Okay, this one's like really good.
Yeah.
Like it's really good.
Mm-hmm. That's one of my favorites so far. So I think
it might be one of my favorites too. And I'm not even a huge Ashmere guy, but like you just gotta respect it when you see it.
Yeah, I think it's a really good confession for her. All right.
I think it's a trip. I think it's a triple.
I think it's a trip. All right, Azusa, and then Rice Crew's favorite Betty. Yep. See you, Zebito. Thanks for dropping in.
Alright, we got Azusa next.
Oh, that's pretty nice. I think that's cute. I think that's good. I think that's cute. Especially because like she seems really uptight a lot of the time with like her default skin and stuff. I think it's nice. I think I'm inclined to go S. All right, and then there's Betty. Ah, not everybody's liking it quite as much as I did, I guess. Betty. So I've never played Lang 1 original, much less the PC version, which I think is the only version that has Betty. Isn't she like super evil or something? Is her thing?
Yep.
Is that maybe that's why it looks like she's in jail? Well, yeah. That's true. We are not on the other side of the bars. I think.
But yeah, I'm a fan overall.
Yeah, I think
it's
it's
a good
fine.
one.
I'll throw that in A, I think. Let's see, Bozel, the dude. I wouldn't be surprised if Bozel has like a convention and an event somewhere. Let's see, Brenda. Brenda's a solid walkthrough. Let's take a look. Have we ever had a team Brenda? Because I feel like that's a real shame if we haven't.
Brenda.
I feel that's a real shame if we haven't.
Yep. Yep. I'm just. I know. I'm just charging.
I think this is pretty solid. Something about it seems off to me,
It's
but
pretty good.
I think it's fine. I think
I think it's an S. It's classy.
I think I'm gonna go A. Something about it just doesn't look quite right to me. I don't know what it is, but Brenda herself is a respectable waifu, so. All right, who's next? Caroline. I like that. I think that's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I think that's.
I like the jacket.
Yeah, I agree. I like the jacket a lot. I think it fits her really well.
Too drippy. Too drippy.
I'm gonna throw that in S. I think I like that.
It's got to be at least an S.
All right, Sherry.
The OG. This is the only one where we actually see a bit of us in the game.
Oh wow, yeah, we got little commander hands.
Exactly. I'm a big nostalgia person for Sherry. It was my first one. I'm a huge fan of it.
I think it's pretty solid.
I think it's great. If it were solely up to me, I would triple S it, but I know it's not going to get there.
I'm gonna go S, not triple.
Yeah.
All right, Chris. Here we go. Here we go. I like that more than LLR Chris Confession, I think, for sure.
Oh, 100%. I like it better, too.
It's a good, the pose fits Chris, I think, for sure.
Yeah. It's like, come on, bring it in.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it in.
I don't know if I should do A or S for that. I think A. I think it's solid, but it's not crazy.
I think A is appropriate.
Who's next? Claret.
Claret.
Claret's another cool hero that I don't think we've had somebody captain.
Yeah, no one's captain Claret.
She's a pretty neat hero, and it's not like she does like useless stuff. Like she's a pretty decent tank buster.
I'm surprised Shiny Nikki hasn't, because I know he's a pretty big Claret fan.
Yeah, I think Whooper is too. I think Whooper's tried to get a team Claret a couple times before, but it's never like gotten.
It's never stuck. Yeah, like I don't even have Claret belt.
now,
I'm like I'm a pretty rusty guy too.
I don't think we're in prison this time. I think this is a nice, moonlit window. Not with prison in prison with Betty.
Yeah, not in prison. We're not in jail.
I think I'm gonna throw that in A. We're gonna have to sort out A later, but
Yep.
Clotaire. Deed. Rip the collabs, man. Why did they do this? Why no defense?
Give me a D-lit one, man. Give me a D-lit one.
Yeah, an Albedo.
Oh, people would lose their minds for the Albedo one.
They would absolutely lose their minds. All right, Dios, Egbert, Elwyn, Emmerich.
So next up's Amelia.
Is she going Volk tier?
Is Amelia Volk tier? Interesting question. I don't know how old
she's supposed to be. Neither do I.
Yes, Reisker says yes.
All right, I think I'm with you, Reisker. I think she's Volk tier.
Yeah.
All right, Lavina, Pepsi, Rip Estelle. I wish she had a confession. All right, Kruger, Fair.
Kia. Okay, here we go.
I really hope they don't butcher her LLR design. I hope it's solid.
Yeah, because she's getting the next one, right?
She is getting the next one. I think that fits Farah, and it looks nice.
I agree. I think it's solid.
I think that's a solid A.
Gotta be, yeah.
Maybe we'll make like an A+ or something to break up the A's or something.
Yeah.
Like Flo, I think Flo has a lot of good art. Let's see.
Flo's awesome. So.
Okay, this is a where are your clothes one. It's nice. I think that's pretty good. I think some of her skins I like more.
Like, I think it's pretty underrated, man.
Hmm.
I think this is a really good one. Like, you got the bed sheet going. You know what's going on.
I think I'm gonna throw that under Warrior Clothes, which is like the under SS tier.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
super lewd.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Freya. Poor Freya. She's like a great character, but like in Waifu Wars, she just constantly gets dumpstered on because she's the worst of like the averagely
Of the tank.
Yeah, of the tanks that most people have.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty good. Something about her expression is weird to me. Maybe it's the
She
open
is a
mouth.
walking punching bag in this format.
Yeah, because of like the bad revive and stuff.
Yeah. It's tough when you got to rely on Redeemer Revive.
Yeah, and you're not Ymir.
Well, like, Ymir's not even a tank. He's a DPS that deals so much damage you can run a tank troop and still one-shot tanks.
And then also live more than some tanks. Like, Ymir is probably tankier than Freya.
Honestly, yes, which is insane.
Hey, Malberdine.
And then he could also, like, if he really wants to guard Fizz, he can.
Yeah, he definitely can. It's legit. We're doing a confession ranking. Albert Einstein. We finished some Waifu Wars stuff. Order business. You think top of A? I'm not that much of a fan of the Freya confession there.
I think it's got to be B. Like, the A ones are just better.
I think so too.
I look at these ones in A, and I'm like, those are better.
Something about it just doesn't sit quite right with me. All right, let's take a look. Who's next? Does Layla have one? I assume she does.
Maybe. There's a 50-50 chance.
Mm-hmm. No. Unless
I guess the Gerald part comes first.
Yeah, unless they just didn't. I mean, I guess it makes sense that Layla wouldn't confess to you because, you know.
Yes.
She's taking.
They've got some issues to sort.
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna throw. We'll just have a little tier for Layla, I guess. Or I guess we can throw them in the dude tier because that's part of the reason.
That's technically what it is, right?
All right, Giz, Grenier. All right, Gustav. I like Gustav's. I don't remember exactly how much I like it, but I remember I like it.
Well, we will see in just a moment.
Okay, it's maid theme. Okay. I think it's pretty good. It's not one of my favorites, I think.
Yeah, like, it's good. Like, I like...
Yeah, I like it. I just... The problem is her, like, EOL is ridiculously, insanely good.
Yeah.
So, the confession...
I also, like... Part of me can't really get over that they just, like, gender bent the original character.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I think I'll throw that in A, maybe even B. The problem is, like, I really love Gustav, but the problem is her EOL is so much better than that.
Like, just because of, like, if we're comparing to other confessions, I think you could give it an A. Like, is it really that much worse than Nemia's?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right, Hein probably doesn't have a confession, even though he...
No, he does not.
Okay, rip Hein. Even though he's got his nice princess
He did
skin.
his best.
All right, Helena. Helena's a popular one. Let's see. Very similar to her swimsuit skin in a lot of ways, like the way the hair is styled and the bikini.
Yep.
Okay, Rice Crew, yeah.
Rice Crew's comment's funny.
Yeah, he's there with the confirmation that it was correct to bulk tier that. I think this is pretty solid. I think this is an A. I could hear...
Like, I don't know. I'm a pretty big fan of it.
I was gonna say, I could hear an argument for S. Because I think that...
Like, she has a beach skin.
Mm-hmm.
She's on the beach.
That's
I
true.
like it a lot.
I think I'll throw that in S. I think I respect that as S. Yeah, the where are your clothes would also be fair because
But like it's appropriate in this case because you're
Yeah.
on the beach.
yeah. All right.
Hey, Sadao and Ozma.
Hey LW.
ALW.
I have one question to ask regarding the internal forge. The amount of hammers we get for each MU, is it like different depending on playtime?
We get a little extra in the longer MUs. All right, so next is Lucia.
Do we usually get for every?
Normally it's 2,250 extra.
Yeah.
2,250. Okay.
But since it's a
for the
5-week
4
MU,
weeks usually.
yeah, for 4 weeks, so we'll get some extra because it's 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Lucia's okay. This is pretty good. I think. This is pretty solid. I think I could go for A or maybe S on this one. I'll put it S for now, I think. Oops.
This one's pretty good.
I like it. Alright, Imelda. Original Imelda. I think it's fine. It's not outrageously lewd or anything.
Yeah, it's solid.
I think I'll throw that in A.
Like, which is actually kind of surprising given the character we're dealing with.
Yeah, it's surprisingly tasteful for Imelda being Imelda with her Lancaster mobile design.
Yeah. So yeah, I find that pretty interesting. I think it warrants a name.
Iris's collab and Volk tier. Same with Himiko. But we're just gonna put them under collab.
Rounded the Volk.
let's throw them in the Volk
because we're
tier.
not ranking. It's not like because like even if they had one, we wouldn't rank them anyways.
Yeah. All right, IBC.
Ooh, we're cooking
IBC
now.
has some great art. God, I freaking love her skins.
Oh, like never miss.
That's pretty good, I think.
It was the reason why I asked that question earlier because someone in my server was curious how much hammers we usually get.
Like some great skins.
Yeah.
And a great confession too.
Yeah, I think that's an S.
Yeah, like I like the jacket. Like she normally wears it, but like it's kind of like half like on the shoulders. Like I think that's a nice touch. I think that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it fits her design really well.
Is it sit down?
Yep.
In the past few days, I actually like made a bit of progress on the ult. So now the ult's timeless trial rewards will match with my main account.
I'm not sure on how old Isara
now has the same amount of rewards.
Is Isara? She's probably like 16 or 17, right? In Valkyria Chronicles.
Borderline.
Yeah. Let's throw her in Volk tier for now without any confirmation.
Let's play it safe. All
right, Jessica. God, I love the new Jessica skin. I was really tempted to look at doing Jessica this upcoming season as waifu because I dig this skin.
And you're just gonna just run that TP and just
mass heal. She's got mass heal, wind blooms, or mass heal, wind blooms with a night bloom, and you just copium run her as healer and TP. Yeah.
Yep.
I think this is a good confession. I think that's
confession for R. I think it's the best of the R ones.
Yeah, I think so.
And Letitia's got a decent one too. So
I'm gonna throw Jessica in S. I like that.
I respect it.
All right, Joshua does not have a confession.
Especially because we know the other two Jessicas might not get in here. So.
You know,
One of them definitely is not getting in there.
Mhm.
The other one's like borderline.
yeah. Kaguya, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I think I like Jessica's face quite a bit. I think she's great. Oh, I like this Kaguya one. I do like this Kaguya one.
It's good. It's pretty. And Kaguya, another unit with amazing skins as
Mhm.
well. Amazing base skin.
Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
Like,
Wait, who was it?
Kaguya, we're doing like a confession
Oh,
ranking.
Kaguya. Okay,
Um,
wait. So you're doing a ranking for skins?
for confessions, basically.
Oh, confession. Okay.
I really like this. I don't think anybody should be surprised by that, but I think the
Yes.
smirk is great. I like the outfit a lot, like the little shawl.
it's a no-brainer.
I think
like,
this
let's
is
be real,
SSS.
no-brainer. It's a no-brainer.
That is great. Kyra is both bulk tier and collab.
Yep.
Kuwabara, Keith is a dude, Kurt is a dude, Crimzo is a dude, Kirikaze is a dude, Chloe is a collab, MK. MK is a solid waifu.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think I ever used her, but I do use her back in the day.
I think MK is nice. I think she's a cool character. I like the mask thing.
Yep.
It's interesting that they didn't put her as like just Emily as like a base version, as like, you know, even like an SR character at launch or something, or, you know, like a post launch, like when Landius came out or something, we just get MK as MK. But I think this is pretty solid. I think that's at least an A.
It's gotta
like
be
it at least.
And like the slight blush under the mask and everything. You know what's going on.
Let's see the amount of heroes we get daily. I just gotta calculate this pretty quickly.
All right, Lambda.
How many times is like 15?
Alrighty.
6 times.
We got some heavy hitters coming up.
Okay, that's 90 for that one.
Lambda's is pretty classic looking. I think it's nice. It's cute.
It was part of that trend where they
Oh,
did all these like night ones.
Yeah.
So it's actually 200 for each day.
I wasn't necessarily huge on that because they all look the same.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I'll go A. I think it's better than a B for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
All right, Lana. Here we go. This is a favorite.
Is there no daytime in Lang Bot? No.
Okay, so this really, we really don't get much of Lana here.
This is also a launch one too.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
But what we do get is classic. So
I think I'll throw that in A, just because I think Lana herself is quite cute, and that's enough for the A there.
Yeah. Honestly, agreed.
Even without much detail in it. All right. Lance, Leon Hart, Lester, Letitia.
You got a couple of vocal tiers coming up after Letitia. I'm looking through. I'm like, oh, yoy.
I think this Letitia one is pretty solid.
Like, as far as our units go,
yeah,
like, it's great. It's great. This is my favorite R unit one. I like this one better than the Jessica one. I think it's an easy S, but like,
I think I would go A, but I hear you.
Because like my thing here is like with some of these they don't actually like have facial expressions, but
yeah,
especially the launch ones, and but like she's got it.
She does have it. That's true. I think I'm gonna go A for now, but if we do create an A plus, because A is by far the biggest, I think should go in there.
I can live with that.
Let's see, Lewin, Volk tier. TJS will be Volk tier. Liffany, I think, is fine to rank.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing with Liffany is like the bar feels set high because she's got some great skins. But...
Yeah, she does. Oh, that's pretty good, I think. Yeah, the hentai waifu, as Nikki was saying. I like that. I think that's an S.
It's got to be, right? Yeah. I forgot what this one looked like until I saw it here. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. All right, Listel, another classic Langrisser waifu.
Archie. Zip.
I think that's pretty good. Listel has a lot of really good skins, and this is kind of mixed in there, I think. I think this is pretty solid. I think at least an A.
I've always like Listel's one of those ones where the bar is just set so high.
Yeah.
That like I feel like more could have been done. That's all.
Yeah.
So like A is the highest I would go, just solely because of that.
Mm-hmm. All right, Lisa is Volk tier. Gotta be, right? I would think.
Pretty sure, yeah.
I don't really know what her okay, Luke is an instant Volk tier. Luna.
Volk tier is actually scarily large.
Yeah. Okay, so they try to do an expression for the Luna one. I don't know if it quite works for me.
Yeah, the Luna one's tricky. I don't know.
I think
it might be a B.
I think I'm gonna go B there. Luna's a good character, and that doesn't really do her justice.
I know it hurts. It hurts to do it, but I think it has to be done.
Maya. All right, Zuko.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna need to see what this one looks like.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure. Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Damn it, Zuko. Can't keep getting away with it.
Because that is legitimately really, really good.
Like it's top notch.
I
hate to say it.
I think that's
it
SSS.
hurts me to say it, but it's true.
Yeah, I think that's an SSS.
It's a triple.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
That was good. All right, Mary, Lambda 2.
Like if I gave that anything below triple, like that's just like bribery and corruption charges waiting to happen there.
Yeah. Okay, this is really good too.
Yeah, this part of it is going to be stacked because there's a lot of really good ones around.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, flowers are a great touch.
I think they really are. I think this is really
works
really
so
good.
well with her, and
great smile too.
I think easy S.
I think
there's a case to there's a case to move it up too.
I really like that one.
It for me it's right on the borderline between those two, but I can live with it being up there.
Yeah. All right, Marielle.
Yeah.
Marielle has some great skins. Let's see.
Yeah. If Triple S starts to get too bloated, that would be the one of the ones I'd be looking at time.
All right.
Marielle's pretty good. Marielle's pretty good.
Yeah, that's solid. It's the expression looking up like that and the cleavage is nice. I don't know if this goes in the lewd where are your clothes because it's really good and it is pretty lewd.
It's got to be S tier. I think it is a Where Are You?
Yeah,
It's really good though.
it's really good. All right, Matt, McLean, Volk tier. All right, Michelle.
I like Michelle's. It's not necessarily the most in line with her character, but something about me just likes it.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. The hair is kind of insane.
Yeah.
But I think the outfit is nice.
Yeah. I would be fine.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I think an S is appropriate here.
Yeah, I think it's S or A. I think I'll throw her an S for now. I could cut that though if needed. Moo is Volk tier. Narm.
Yeah. You might be the most Volk tier out.
Yeah, out of the entire cast. And Safrine too, I guess.
Yeah.
Narm's is good, I think. I like that. I like that Narm one.
Maybe we have to do a segment where we bring Volk in to do the tier list within the Volk tier list.
Oh my god.
Is Volk even online right now?
Probably. No. He was in chat earlier, but I think he hasn't typed in a while. I like the Narm one. I like the pose with the reaching out.
Narm's good.
I think that's an S.
I think so too.
All right, Nomi. Here we go. I think she has a good one if I remember right. Oh yeah, there's
like Nomi gets a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, that's
great skins.
That's a Where Are Your Clothes one. That's solid.
Yes.
And super lewd.
100%. But like it's really good too. It might even be triple S.
I don't think it's quite triple S for me, at least, but I think it's pretty solid.
Like we're really close to that one.
All right, Patsier. Patsier's a pretty great waifu. It is a shame that her kit fundamentally doesn't work for this tournament. Because
it is very unfortunate indeed.
I like that a lot.
Maybe Patsier captains will force their opponents to run a mailbox. Like this one's pretty good.
I like this a lot.
Like
actually.
This is like what Listel's should have been. Is the way I.
I'm gonna throw that in S. I think.
I think it's an S.
Rachel. I want to say I remember Rachel's being fairly plain.
Is Rachel a Volk tier?
I don't actually know.
It's pretty close.
I don't actually know how old she's supposed to be.
I think it's fine enough to pull it up.
Yeah.
And then we'll just make our judgments based on what we get here.
It's pretty tasteful, it looks like. This is not what I remember. I must not be thinking of her correctly, because that's pretty nice. I like the hat. It fits her.
I think it's good. I think this is fine.
Yeah. It is not.
I think it's a solid A.
Yeah, it's not Volk bait or anything. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Renata. Reigning champ. That's pretty good.
It is good.
I like that. I think that's an S for me.
Did we redo Pressure?
I don't think we've gotten to her yet. Yeah, we should probably move Luna down, I guess. I do want to say that she is supposed to be fairly young in the source.
True.
I like that Renata one. I think that's, for me, that's an S, if not SSS.
I think it's an S. Yeah, Luna's one of those ones that tends to slip through the cracks.
Mm-hmm. Right, who's after Renata? Let's see. Ren is bulk, and at least the version of her that shows up in this is bulk
Yes.
tier and collab. Rosalia.
Ooh, we're cooking now. These next two? Oh, I'm so hyped. This is what I'm here for.
That's nice. I like this Rosa one.
The Rose one's pretty dang good.
I like that.
I think it's in tune with character. I think it's great. I think it's an S.
I think it's an S too.
Next is, of course, I don't even think we need to look at it and say it's triple S.
All right, let's take a look.
The question is whether it's bulk tier. The question is whether it's bulk tier.
Yeah, I don't know how much Saintos is implied to be aged up from Liko. Let's see how respectful the confession is.
It's not respectful.
It's not.
It's not at all.
It's no.
It's not at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a fan favorite though.
I don't know. I don't know where you draw the line with Saintos. I'm like, how much older than Liko she's supposed to be? Because Liko is way too bulk tier. You know, she's like,
oh yeah,
near the very bottom of bulk tier in terms of. So, I don't know.
I think enough people that aren't bulk enjoy this character enough that I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think yeah, she can go in the wear your clothes tier.
Yes.
That's a solid confession, and I think yeah, she's respectable enough of a waifu because she has actual figure.
To be fair, I am biased here.
I get
on
it.
this
I
one.
get you.
I'm extremely biased.
She has an adult's figure though, so.
That's my favorite one in the whole cast.
Scott,
so.
Man, why do we not have a Sylvaria confession?
That honestly criminal.
Right, Serena.
I think they treated all crossovers with no confession.
Yeah, it's criminal.
Yeah,
it's criminal.
Most likely due to IP issues.
Oh, 20 years older than Liko. Okay, wow.
Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
We're completely fine. We are vibing. This Serena one's pretty good. I think it's probably wear your clothes, although her hair covers a lot of the cleavage. But I think that's pretty lewd.
I agree. But it's good.
Yeah, I think it's nice. The purple lipstick is a nice accent. Right. Shaltier is collab. Shelf.
So almost every female character got confessions available.
Yeah, essentially everybody.
Yeah.
At
least the older ones already got them.
Yeah, even a lot of the newer ones, like.
Yeah. Like pretty soon we'll be seeing Alia and Ilya getting theirs as well.
All right, Shelf.
All right. Here's the thing with me with this one. I'm not a fan of the hat.
Yeah, I don't like Shelf's hat either. I think the rest of it is nice.
Yeah.
But I just don't like Shelf's hat in general.
I think the hat bumps it down to be. I hate to be that guy.
I think I agree with you.
The default skin, or
well, she has it on like a lot of it. Like she has it on the confession too.
Oh, what in the world?
I think, considering we rated Angelina an A, I think Shelf definitely has to be a B because that's worse than Angelina's, and they're similar.
Yep.
Characters, appearance wise.
Yeah.
All right, Shalinka. This one might be super lewd. I don't remember.
This is an instant warrior.
Not as lewd as like her EOL or anything. This is nice.
That is true. I forgot the kind of bar that skin sets.
Yeah, the EOL is something else.
I forgot how tame this was.
Yeah, this is pretty respectful. I think it's nice. I think that's an S.
I think so too, with the moon and everything too.
Yeah, I think it looks
Yeah.
nice. All right, Sissy, is she going in Volk tier?
Yes,
I
100%.
feel like she has to. Sonia. She looks mad. I don't think that's a great confession for a great waifu. I think that's a B. I don't care for it much. Sophia. Sophia seems like borderline Volk tier to me. Is something wrong with the stream, or are you just mad about me rating Sonia as a B? Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know why she's mad at me. Maybe because I haven't built her yet, even though she gets... Have you guys seen her? It's a real shame they didn't give her a skin to match the event right now. Because, like, the event has, like, a Sonya portrait with, like, the older art style, like, you know, imitating the Satoshi Urishihara art. It's really good looking, and they haven't made a skin for it, and it is criminal. And so she's mad at Zilong. That's who she's mad at for not giving her her gorgeous old-fashioned style skin. I'm gonna go ahead and throw Sophia in Volk tier for now. I feel like she's jailbait approaching. Sumire. All right. Here we go with the God, all of a sudden I'm blanking on her name. Wow, how am I? Suzette. 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 Suzette has some great skins. Oh yeah, the super elude one. This is a where are your clothes? 100%. Tiaris is Volk bait. Tobu. Toma. Toa. So we can keep the filter there. This Toa one's pretty good. It helps that Toa herself is really cute. I think this is an S.
This is triple S.
I could be persuaded.
Like it's great.
It is good.
But
and Toa herself is really cute, which helps. I think I can throw that in triple S. Yeah. Poor Kong, no transgender confession. Here's more Volk bait. God, there is an astonishing amount of Volk bait in this game. Varna. I'm surprised Varna has one since she's very openly in love with Altamuller. You know?
Archie. Don't bark, my boy.
I think it's pretty nice though for what it is.
Yep.
being one of the earlier ones. I think that is an S, yeah.
I think so too. I appreciate this one. It's one of the OGs.
Yeah. All right, Duelist.
Okay, we're near the end, eh?
Yeah, we're getting there. Duelist looks nice. I think that does Brenda better justice than regular Brenda's did.
I think so too.
I think it's a good swimsuit skin. I like her expression. The way she's like nervous. Yeah, that's good. I think that's an S.
Yeah, I'm with you there.
Young Jess, where are we putting her? I don't know how.
Oh,
how
it's gotta
young
be
young
Volt.
Jess. I think it's got to be. I
Like-
don't know how young Jess is implied to be, but
Oh, it like it's too young.
Mhm.
I know.
Yulia. Here's a classic waifu, which I might do as my waifu for the season. We'll see.
Which would be a fair thing to do.
I think that's nice.
A little simple, if anything.
Yeah, I think A, probably. It's a little plain.
Yeah, I just like she has so many great skins that I just doesn't do it justice.
Mm-hmm. Gets. That's pretty good. It's pretty standard gets. Like it's.
But I don't feel like Gets is a very standard person.
That's true.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's A or S. I'm not sure which. It's kind of on the line for me.
I'm leaning S, but like A is fun too.
I think I'll put that in S. I think it looks nice.
Yep.
Where's my Lunar Confession, Zilong? Alright, Connie. Connie's gotta be Volk bait, right? I don't know how if she's applied to be older, because this is the language mobile version, but
Does she even have one?
I'm not even sure if she does.
Because like, isn't this in the same territory as Gerald Layla?
Well,
can
in
you check
this
to see if
case,
she even has one?
I don't know. Let's check, I guess. In this case, it's not like she's dating Joe. That's her brother, I think, right? Or something. Her brother
Yes.
Ghost, sort of.
It's also like he's also not living.
Yeah, she's Tensei.
Oh, I saw
She
her.
doesn't have one. It looks like. Okay.
Okay, fair enough. I figured, but I was just curious if they actually have the gall to do it.
Okay, so not Volkdeer. Let's just.
Man, if only Agnes and Elaine had ones.
Yeah, I know. That was a whole group of unrankable ones. Yeah, that's true. All the Lang Mobile versions of the Tensei characters should be like in their 30s.
Nymph.
Yeah, Nymph should be good.
Oh, this one's gonna be triple S. I already know.
Oops. That's it. Yeah, this one is really good.
Like, it's really good.
I think it fits her theme super well. It's super hot. It's triple S or wear your clothes, but I think
it's got to be triple S.
I think so too. Really good pose. Tatalia.
Is this Volk?
I don't know. I think
Or is
she's
it just
I think
tomboy?
she's just short.
I think it's just tomboy.
Yeah. And it's a good confession.
Have we not had Susie yet?
We did. It was not. It was the where are your clothes? It was you're
Oh,
staring
true, true,
with
true.
the she's handing out the drink. You're staring straight down her
Yeah.
cleavage.
Oh, I love that one so much. I can't believe I missed it.
Yeah, that's an easy where are your clothes for Susie.
But I would have argued for Triple S if I was here.
Mm.
Because like the handing the drink is so in character.
Mm. I honestly wasn't sure on Lisa Palahala.
Yeah. What
Yeah,
what did we rank Tatalia?
I think that's an ass for me. I think it looked really nice.
I think so too.
All right, Elise. Let's take a look. Hero, I really tried to make work, and then she just lost me so many games. And I got permanently benched. That's a pretty good confession. It doesn't really accentuate the fact that she's a horse, which is good because I'm not into horses.
Yes, exactly.
She just looks like a cute girl.
I honestly think this like upgrades what she has going enough that like you could even give this A.
Yeah,
I'd be fine with an A. And I'm not an Elise fan.
I would even maybe go S. I like it.
Is Yap 2 Electric Boogaloo still going on?
Yeah, we've got the confession tier list going. So we got the player ranking done pretty quick, but
yeah,
getting those
confessions. But this has
confessions.
taken some time.
Yeah, we got to do it justice, you know.
Well, then I will just watch this entire VOD back like a whole ass movie and not skip straight to the end. So publish it fast for a brother, will you?
All right, I'll try to do so, JB. Thanks. I gotta say, we're sorry, but Luna has ended up in a bulk tier after information that she is apparently 15. So we cannot rank her accurately.
What?
Yeah, apparently she's 15, according to Langrisser.
Okay, aren't like everyone then?
I don't know.
I assume like these are all JRPGs. I assume they're all teenagers trying to fight God. Because that's the plot of literally every JRPG. It's save this village, fight God. That's just how it goes.
Alright, it's a Tormilk.
Oh, he's only here for a short time.
Yeah, he's coming back to watch the VOD later.
Okay.
I could see an argument for where are your clothes for this Tormilk one. She's got the scarf thing, or the whatever you want to call it, shawl, but it's basically just a leotard. I think it looks nice though. Tormilk is one of those ones where her proportions on her regular portrait look weird. And this looks nicer than that for sure. I think this is an S or an A. I think S. I like that actually. Or where are your clothes? Yeah, they couldn't name Elise Iris because there's another character named Iris from the collab. I remember that one was confusing when they localized it. Roland is Bite and Bit's main waifu, together with Precious. Let's take a look at Precious here. This one's pretty good. The post like workout, or you know, a different type of workout. I think that's nice. It's not quite where your clothes, I think. At least it's an entire negligee. It's not just a bra. I think that's an S, yeah.
I agree with that one.
Patricia.
Ooh. Is this our last one? Do any of the others have it?
Let's.
Because they're new, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure if Aaliyah and Elia have gotten theirs yet or Nonoran this instant
Well,
tier.
Not yet, but they will have theirs soon in the future.
Okay, I wasn't sure if they'd come out with theirs yet. I don't know, like.
Okay, so this is our last one then.
Of their release.
Yeah, I think it's probably.
Okay, so for
Aaliyah
Aaliyah
does
is
have hers. Yeah, Aaliyah does have her. But let's get to Patricia for now. Patricia. Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Anyways, both Ali and Ilias gonna have theirs released the Ilias one is gonna be released on Rendell and Hibiscus update. Meanwhile, on Ilia, it will be released on the Dead or Alive 6 collab.
Okay.
I think this Patricia one falls under lewd. It's pretty lewd.
Yeah,
it's not like a frontal view, so it's not as insane, but I think.
I would say so, yeah.
All right, let's take it. So I like that Aaliyah one. What I saw of it, I didn't take a close look. I think it's cute. It's not like super lewd, but I like the clothes and outfit a lot. And you know, that background is better than their usual background, so it fits. I think it's a pass.
I agree.
All right, let's take a look at Elia now.
So Dow just disappeared.
He might be in and out. It sounded like people have been talking to him in and out while we've been here. Elia's is pretty good too. I don't like it quite as much as Aaliyah's, I think, but I also don't like Elia herself quite as much as I like Aaliyah. So that's part of that for me. I really like Aaliyah's design. I think she's super cute. I would probably go A for Elia, personally. And I think Nonoran doesn't have one yet. She does not. Unless the Banner News server has one that's leaked, but I doubt it. Now Elia is the most recent. Okay. Then I think it's just if we want to wiggle the tiers at this point then, right? I think they actually ended up balancing out pretty nice towards the end though, where we got a similar amount of A and S. The B, I think, are mostly for the ones where it doesn't do a good character justice. Like, I think it actively doesn't show off that character's charm very well. A are the ones that are just kind of nice, but not crazy good. S are generally likable. Where are your clothes are the super lewd ones, where they're basically naked as the main focus of it. And SS are just the ones, SSS, I should say, are the ones I and others just really, really liked. Some of them are borderline, where are your clothes, but others are not. It is really fitting. I did think that was pretty good, but I don't think it's quite SSS for me. I really liked most of these more than I liked that Elise one, but I think it is one of the better S. The Elise one. Yeah, I don't think I feel like we need to split up the tiers more. I think we ended up with a pretty decent result here. Yeah. I'm surprised Moon never ended up joining in. I guess he was busy because it's the middle of the day. It was just kind of bad timing for the new season to be starting during like playoffs, but we wanted to like break for the holidays and stuff, so we couldn't do like a long stream this past weekend because of that. I had stuff going on. There's a lot of Volk tier characters, yeah. They really were doing a lot of lollies for a while. Especially when like TJS and Luke were meta, and then Polly was like not long after, and I don't think Liko was long before that either. Like the Tensei designers are like really into it. Tsubame as well. Like those are all Tensei, and I think are even more overly looted in Tensei than even in Linguist or Mobile, where they're also overly looted. But yeah, I think I'm fairly happy with how things look overall here. No ratings within tiers. That'd be difficult to do. I think I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, I think I'll call things there. So yeah, so we've got the upgraded player ranking tier list maker, which I probably should have made sure I like took a photo of before closing it. This is the updated version, I think. Yeah, well, we were kind of back and forth on 1 and 2. I think this was more or less fine for our purposes. So yeah, I'll try to post this, and then everybody can start forming their teams. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Yep, I hope it was entertaining time wasting.